Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a Komatsu PC58UU. The U is rubbed out here. A little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, and we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this, depending on how you have it equipped, is about 65 to 70 grand. This machine currently has 4,966 hours on it. As far as manufacturers go, Komatsu is actually probably number one in the sale of excavators, but they're number two in this production of heavy construction mining equipment around the world. Their flagship machine is an excavator. That's what put Komatsu on the map. They build the best excavators out there. They're solid, reputable, reliable. They're easy to get parts for. The weight on this machine is 11,670 pounds. The widest point is this cutting edge right here at 6'7". The highest point is the top of that cab at 8'8". The transportation length from the end of that track all the way to the front of this boom here, if it were in transport profile, is 20 feet. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like most of the machines we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. It has no rust. I mean, you can see little surface rust here and there, but that's all it is. That's from where the paint rubbed off and the mist has gotten to it. We don't mess around with salt here in the Dallas area. This machine has lived its whole life in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We're far enough south and 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. You'll have to excuse the noise in the background there. We've got a lot going on. This machine comes from a large, well-organized contractor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that that had a comprehensive maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. We bought a lot of machines from these guys, and we, as well as our customers, have been really happy with all the machines that we've purchased from these guys. It should be said that before I buy a machine from this contractor or anybody that we buy equipment from, I have my mechanics thoroughly inspect the machines. And if the money's right, then I go out and I inspect it before I write a check. As far as options go, you can see this machine has got rubber pads. It's got a strike-off plate. That little protector right there is a little bent up, but it's not a big deal. Doesn't affect the safety or the functionality of the blade. It's got auxiliary hydraulics here. It's obviously got an offset boom, as you can see. It's got a pattern control change valve. Go from ISO to British standard controls. As far as the engine goes, this machine has a Komatsu 4D88E engine. It's got a gross horsepower rating of 40. It has a 21-gallon fuel tank, which will run you 12 to 16 hours of operation, depending on your application, of course. All the fluid levels on this machine are where they should be. There's no leaks. It's mechanically sound. Everything on it works. Top speed is about 3 miles per hour. The undercarriage, this one's about 95%. This is actually a brand new track. And this one here is probably about 65%. It wasn't bad enough that they had to replace it. The final drive has got plenty of power, enabling this machine to counter rotate with no problem. The hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. Right here are probably about 95%. This bucket right here, this is a considered an 18-inch bucket, but it actually has a 19-inch bite because these teeth kind of flare out a little bit. It's a 3-foot mouth, and the depth of this bucket is about 2 feet. It's probably heaped, it's probably about 1/3 of a yard. The maximum digging depth for this tractor is 9.5 feet. The maximum reach from the tip of this track here out is 13 feet. The maximum dig height is 16 feet. The breakout force of this tractor is 10,000 pounds, and the lifting capacity, and you got to remember the lifting capacity is from the front is a lot greater, and as you get closer to the machine, it's a lot greater than as if you're out, way out, and on the side. So at its maximum point, the lifting capacity of this tractor is about 10,000 pounds. This track right here, the width of this track is 15 inches. It's got 7 foot 9 inches of ground track on the ground. This blade is 16 inches tall, and again it is 6 foot 7 inches wide. Hey, we're gonna talk about we're gonna run it in the next clip. Okay, so this is your safety lever control right here, which if this is up, it won't, obviously the machine won't work. This is one of your joysticks right here. Here's your other joystick for your control. This right here is your auxiliary hydraulics. This pedal right here does your swing for your offset boom. These are your travel control levers. This right here does your blade control. This is your RPM control. And then, oh, this has to be up for you to start it. Show all the gauges are working. This adjusts you can adjust your depth or your height. This is how you set it and you clear it. There's some load charts. Sorry if I'm out of frame there. I got a pretty good glare of the sun. So that's pretty much it.